quarterback in the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. That touchdown, Hurricanes.
Junior taking a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down.
watch him. He's going to set up. He's going to go for the. It fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
What's good, YouTube? And welcome to a presentation of CFSL action brought to you by PX1 Sports. Tonight we are live in Doak Campbell Stadium here in Tallahassee, Florida, as we get ready to finish Tuesday night action as West Virginia, the Mountaineers, take on the Florida State Seminoles. I'm Michael Weston, sitting opposite me, my broadcast partner, Brandon Webster. Brandon, what are you excited with this action here tonight?
Honestly, I don't know what to expect. We have a team that has not won a game at all last season, and they're continuing on into this season. I would like to see West Virginia get a win in this one, but at the same time, they're going up against a legendary coach, Tom Pence.
I'm interested to see how things go tonight. The rain here in Tallahassee is going to be a quick dump off to TJ Davis by Yost. We've seen CJ Yost make some plays before, Brandon, and it's just not been enough to eke a win out for the Mountaineers.
No, it has not.
A good yard run there from Al Hale. Al Hale's going to set up a 3rd and 5 now for the Mountaineers. If this game matches any of the excitement we had earlier tonight, Brandon, we might be up to something.
Oh,
Yost on the run, and there it gets cracked. And just like that, Florida State's going to get the ball because Atticus Kilgore just decked him.
Atticus Kilgore definitely wanting to lead this defense with his stats. Yost is going to have to find these receivers quick, and this rain is going to make it much more harder for any completions to happen.
Oh, 100%. This is going to be the first punt of the day for the Mountaineers. Almost blocked. It's going to be fielded by Florida State at the 40. They're going to get over the 50-yard line. That's Neil Downs with the return. And here we go. What's going to be the move for the Florida State Seminoles at the 50-yard line? Like you said, West Virginia winless this season. Going to be a handoff up the gut to Neil Downs. Downs are going to get a 7-yard gain on that one, Brandon.
Florida State can grab momentum pretty quick here if they control this running game perfectly.
Oh, 100%. Here it goes. Drop back, quick screen out, and only a 1-yard reception there from Zane Tree.
And that was Jordan Hunt getting tackle on that play.
You got to wonder how TJ Scally is going to respond here on 3rd and 2. It's going to be a motion from the middle receiver. Going to be possibly a screen formation, and he's going to hit him. Bit of a delayed screen there, and K. Mills is going to get a big 4-yard reception.
Canelo Duplessis able to drop the receiver.
Here we go, V formation now for Scally and his Seminoles. It's going to be a fake handoff. It's going to be a play action pass. Scally's going to look and got his man. That's Ben Fink with the 19-yard reception for the Seminoles.
And it looks like Fink is not worried about the heavy rain just pouring on the players. He can trust his receiver to inbound that ball.
That's a great catch from Fink, from Scally throwing there. Scally now, drop back. Scally's got pressure, but he doesn't hesitate to hit Ryan Stewart over the middle of the field. 12-yard reception there from FSU. And Scally is 4 for 4 on the day for 36 so far.
And Gene Poole, the 6'3", 195 freshman, able to stop the quarterback on 1st down.
100%. Now here we go. There's the handoff to Neil Downs. Downs tried to fight for the first. Tried to fight for the end zone, did not get there. It's going to be about a yard short. Now, what is FSU going to do on second and goal with about 1 yard to go? Here we go, drop back. Scalley's got a man wide open. I saw it all the way. Isaiah Newman gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles!
And just like that, FSU taking the lead early. West Virginia is gonna have to beat this Florida State team a little bit better if they want to actually get their first win of the season.
Florida State's got to be feeling it, though, Brandon, because they just went down and scored quickly, like you said. West Virginia, though, you got to wonder if they want to get back into this game. Like you said, they're winless this season so far. Would love to get a win here tonight. Florida State, though, an established team. Wonder if it's going to come here tonight. Here we go. The return from the Mountaineers. They're going to get out about the 27. That's Duplessis. There you see a great opening defensive drive by the Seminoles here in Doak Campbell Stadium. We go 1st and 10 for C.J. Yost and the Mountaineers. Yost is going to drop back. No, it's going to be a fake handoff to Al Hale. Only going to get a gain of about 1 on that one.
And Florida able to dial in on that run play.
Yes, they were. Now what's the move? There's going to be another run to Al Hale. Hale's got a little bit of open space on that one. 8-yard rush. It's going to set up 3rd and 1 for FSU's defense. Here comes C.J. Yost. Heavy rain pouring down in Tallahassee. Yost under center. Takes the snap. Drops back. Dumps it out and just tosses it. It's going to be 4th and 1 now. What does West Virginia do? Do they go for it early? No, they're going to settle for the punt and kick it back to the Seminoles.
Kind of just seems like C.J. Yost sensed the pressure quick and thought nothing can be done about it.
Kind of exactly what happened there. And now a punt return from Downs. Downs going to get about an 11-yard gain on that one. Now what's going to be the move here for the Seminoles and their offense led by T.J. Scalley. Scalley takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff up the gut. Neil Downs gets about a gain of 6 on that one.
And Neil Downs just getting swarmed by Mountaineers.
This is a Mountaineers team that really has struggled this season, like we've said. There's a fake handoff. Scalley now pushes forward. Scalley breaks a tackle. Excellent run from T.J. Scalley, the quarterback for the Seminoles.
And Artez Drayton, the 5'11", 185 shoot, getting the tackle on.
Now here we go. Scalley takes the snap. Drops back. Scalley feels the pressure and dials an incomplete pass. His first incomplete pass of the day. And West Virginia sits up at 2nd and 10 now.
Might have had too much power on that pass.
A little bit. Scalley now takes it. It's going to be a handoff to Neil Downs. Neil Downs got some open space. Neil Downs breaks the tackle. He's going to get about 8 on that one.
Seemed like Neil Downs got tripped up on that play, but FSU is able to take control of this game so far.
That's exactly what's happening, Brandon. 3rd and 2. Florida State takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff back to Downs. Downs gets the first down. And just like that, we got a new set of downs for FSU. Now, Scalley gonna come out. Shotgun formation, takes the snap. Heavy blitz from Mountaineers, but he dumps it off, and it's complete to Ryan Stewart on the outside. It's gonna get 6 yards and set up a 2nd and 4 for Scalley and the Seminoles.
And Duplessis just brick walling that receiver.
Duplessis is one of the shining lights for this Mountaineers defense. Now, here we go. Scally takes the snap. Little to no pressure coming with the Mountaineers, and it looked like to me that might have been landed in bounds. I'm a bit confused on that one. I thought he got the feet down, but here we go. Set up 3rd and 4. Scally now takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff up the gut, and he's going to be stonewalled. Is down.
It looked like stonewalling, but I don't know. It kind of looked like he tripped up on his own teammate.
Oh, but this is interesting. This is interesting, Brandon. They're actually going to like to go for it here. A little bit in no man's land. Like you said, the conditions not perfect here tonight. Scally's going to step up, deliver over the middle of the field, and almost intercepted by Devin Walker.
And you kind of want to think, what were they thinking going for it on 4th down so early in this game? Are they trying to establish more momentum early, rather?
It's a wonder of that, or is it a wonder of it's a very rainy day here in Tallahassee. You don't I don't know. Like you said, you could have just punted, but I guess the risk isn't too crazy. There's the screen play out now. Hale's going to get -4 there as the Seminoles get a big defensive stop. And you hear the chants going crazy
for
right
FSU.
now.
The stadium is just booming with Seminoles fans.
Now what's going to be the move here for the Mountaineers? 2nd and 14. It's going to be a handoff to Al Hale, and Al Hale spins off one man and is positioned down after a gain of 1. That's going to set up 3rd and 13 now for the Mountaineers.
And he was fighting hard, trying to go further, but only just getting that 1 yard.
Now here we go. Drop back from CJ Yost. Yost dumps it over the middle of the field. That's a 1st down for the Mountaineers. Aiden Bontrager gets 15.
Good effort by West Virginia, trying to move the ball any way they possibly can, not wanting to fall behind.
The great play there from Aiden Bontrager, getting that 15-yard receptions, giving the Mountaineers a brand new set of downs after 2 not great offensive plays to start. Here we go. It's going to be a motion into the backfield. It's going to be a triple option from C.J. Yost. Yost has got blockers out front. C.J. Yost with a good 19-yard run. Excellent there by the Mountaineers quarterback.
And that's what you have to give Yost credit for. She knows how to find an open route to run through, to just take control.
100%, and now she's got her team in a good, favorable position. Fakes the handoff. C.J. Yost now stepping in the pocket, looking downfield. Looks like she's got nowhere to go. She's going to throw it deep. Touchdown, Mountaineers! K.J. Smith dialed deep by C.J. Yost. Yost took her time and delivered for her Mountaineers. And we have even Steven here in Tallahassee.
And that is a fantastic read with the Mountaineers always able to match points within their game so far. They just need to keep up the momentum to come out alive on this.
Oh, look at this. This is a good return. That's a fantastic return from Neil Downs.
Just had so many blockers able to pave his way.
And about at the even 50. What's the move here? Takes the snap, does TJ Scally. Scally's going to deliver deep as well, and answering quickly. Touchdown, Seminoles. Ryan Stewart delivers for FSU. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And you have to watch out for this Florida State offense. They will catch you just lacking at any point and not let you forget it.
That's exactly what happened there. Ryan Stewart came up big with a massive play with TJ Scally, and now after Yost came up with her big play, how can she respond when FSU matches her? And we might see a response there from Duplessis on the return game, 34-yard return.
That's our first hurdle we've seen that actually wasn't tripped up on.
Here we go. CJ Yost is going to motion a receiver in. It's going to be a play action fake. Yost has to get rid of it and delivers. Excellent play to TJ Davis.
Good read by...
Yeah, she felt the pressure coming in. That's exactly what I was about to say, Brandon. A fantastic read.
She's going to have to take control of this game. With FSU able to respond so quickly.
Now here we go. Yost motions another receiver. Drop back from CJ Yost. Heavy pressure going out. It's going to dump it out down Hale, and Hale has nowhere to go.
And that was Crowd Painter, the 6'4", 250-pound junior, able to put that one back behind the lines.
Comes up with a big one there. Does the FSU defense? Can they get another one to set up 3rd and long? Here comes Yost under center. Yost takes the snap, drops back. Yost going to deliver, delivers to her. To KJ Smith, the man that caught the touchdown. Not able to get the first down there. He's going to set up 3rd and 6.
And Santiago Leak able to drop the receiver.
Here comes Yost. Yost going to motion the tight end. Drop back from Yost. Heavy pressure from FSU. Yost trying to fight it off but can't escape. A sack by FSU. Crowder Painter gets there for the Seminoles.
Yost had the momentum to throw off one defender, but the other defender was too quick for her to dodge.
Now FSU is going to get the ball back up 7. Can they put more distance in between this lead that they want to have over West Virginia? Now here we go with only 20 seconds left in this first quarter. TJ Scally takes the snap. Drop back. Scally's going to hit underneath, and that's Dezane Tree for a 3-yard reception.
And Florida State can take these short yards because they have this lead.
Yes, they can. We go 2nd and 7 now. Fakes the handoff. Scally's got open space and a blocker as well. Excellent block on the outside, and more excellent blocks, Brandon. As that's going to conclude this first quarter of action here on CFSL, brought to you by PX1 Sports. And I hope you continue on into the second quarter. Here we go. Second quarter action getting ready to start. TJ Scally with a 5-wide formation. Scally's going to motion the inside receiver. Drop back from Scally. It's going to be a play action fake. Scally's going to throw the screen instead. Breaks a tackle, and oh my gosh, Kai Mills just got decked.
And Jordan Hunt, the 6'1", 210 freshman, able to stop the receiver. His other teammates may have missed, but he was able to clean it up.
Yes, he was, and that comes up big there. It's now 2nd and 3. How does FSU continue to move forward? Scally drops back. Scally's going to look, has time, delivers on the outside. K. Mills comes up with another first down.
Oh, it looked like it went out of bounds, but the refs are saying it was in.
I thought the play on the first drive was inbounds, and they said it was out, so very questionable calls here tonight. Neil Downs with a 1-yard rush there. Now it's going to set up 2nd and 11.
And Calvin Adele, the 5'11", 225 freshman, able to hit him in the backfield.
Now what's the move here? At about midfield, TJ Scally takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Downs. Downs is breaking a tackle. Neil Downs with an 8-yard rush Sets up 3rd and 3, short down and distance. Now here we go. Drop back from Scally. Scally's gonna look. Scally's moving around, finds excellent. J.D. Winslow gets there.
And Calvin Adele able to drop Winslow, but unfortunately, Florida State's able to get that first down.
Yes, they are. About the 31-yard line now is Florida State. 5-wide formation from T.J. Scally. Scally's going to motion a receiver. We've seen this be a screen before. Is this what's going to be? It's going to be a play-action fake. Scally delivers deep. Oh, and off the hands of Gene Poole. Almost intercepted by the Mountaineers.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
And the Mountaineers will take a deflection.
Yeah, they will. V formation now from Florida State. It's going to be a handoff, and Neil Downs has nowhere to go. It's going to set up 3rd and long. Malik Trent with the tackle for loss there.
Just excellent work by the Mountaineers defense. They have one more to hopefully limit Florida State to a field goal.
Here we go, FSU. Gonna motion the receiver again. Like we've said, this has been that play action fake. That's exactly what it's going to be again. Scally with the play action fake, fielding pressure. This time is going to throw the screen anyway. Couple of broken tackles by K. Mills. Does not result in the first down. And it's going to be a punt from the Seminoles.
4th and 7.
Malik Trent able to record.
No, it's not. They're going to go for it again, Brandon. We saw this earlier. Drop back. It's going to be a screen. Out to Neil Downs. Downs has blockers. That's absolutely outrageous, Brandon. Early in this game, going for it. They have yet to not go for it on a 4th down scenario.
Oh, no. It's pretty risky to kick a punt or field goal during this rain.
Now, Scally. Here we go. Drop back by Scally. Heavy pressure from West Virginia and just sails it.
Florida State just throwing that a little too high.
We got 2nd and goal. What's the move going to be now for Scally and his Seminoles? Drop back. Scally looking, tosses it underneath. Cannot get to the end zone. 4-yard reception from Neil Downs.
And a pile of Mountaineer defenders able to prevent that.
We got 3rd and goal. Wonder if this is 2-down territory for Florida State. We've seen them go for it multiple times. It's going to be an option play. That's a fumble. And they might be taking it all the way back. Oh, but no, Neil Downs tracks him down.
Oh, that is good for the Mountaineers. Able to get that turnover. With Florida State not able to score any points that drive, if Mountaineers can score here, they can put this game at a tie.
Yeah, and it's a bit interesting. You saw the option turnover there. Now, it could result in good positions for West Virginia. They're going to dial deep, and what a catch on the outside perimeter by Reggie Hansen. Big comeback route play there by C.J. Yost and Hansen.
And these are those diamond moments that Yost can pull off, able to find the open receiver and get those yards.
West Virginia's woes have not been at the expense of C.J. Yost. Yost is not the reason for them. It's a combined number of things, Brent. Now here we go, 2nd and 7 now incoming. What's going to be the move here? Drop back. Switches it out quickly with but does not get there. 3rd and 4 incoming. Could be a big move for C.J. Yost and the Mountaineers if they can convert this 3rd down. Change the play at the line. Drop back. Heavy pressures dialing deep and knocked incomplete by Riley Quinn.
A lot of Florida State defenders around that ball. Could have been a turnover.
Now, West Virginia in position is going to sail it with the punt. And it goes out of the back of the end zone. Could have been a very eventful punt there if it would have went out of the way to 1, 2, 3 yard line. Here we go. TJ Scally back on the field with still a 7-point lead. Drop back from Scally. Heavy pressure on the outside. Almost intercepted, but deflected by Jordan Hunt.
A beautifully batted down ball.
Gotta wonder, Brandon, if Hunt would have played the ball on that one, might have had a pick 6. Go drop back. It's gonna be a fake read option. Scally dragging him almost for the first down marker.
Scally fought hard for those yards. I'm just sad that he couldn't get the first down.
Well, 100% now. Scally drops back, hands off. No, it's going to be another option. Fake and drop. Mountaineers will get the ball back.
And Malik Trent recording another tackle for loss.
You got to wonder they're not going to go for it here.
Oh no.
Here we go. Now the first punt of the day for the Seminoles. Fielded deep by Duplessis. We see no, that's actually Al Hale fielding that one. We saw a hurdle just then. And look at this. This is interesting. It's the teamwork that this team puts together. Al Hale, Yost, and KJ Smith. But they just got to do more. This team can be great. It's just they got to do more. The handoff is to Al Hale and just running backwards. That's not what you want to see.
And it kind of looked like the entire Florida State line got by and was able to drop one guy.
Yeah, Al Hale, there's no breaking that tackle. Oh, here we go. 2nd and 12. Drop back by Yost. Yost, play action pass. Dials looks over the middle of the field, and it is complete to Jonathan Shearwood for a 16-yard grab, his first of the day.
And just watching this game, taking notes from the Georgia game, CJ Yost might have to come out of the comfort zone to pull off something.
Yeah, because that's exactly what we saw Steph Chapman do. There's the handoff to Hale. Hale tries to break a tackle. Flash G actually tried to break the tackle, but there's nowhere to go. Sorry, Flash G. Now here we go. 2nd and 9 incoming. There's a motion from the tight end. There's a fake handoff. Heavy pressure, and Yost is buried.
And that was Riley Quinn, the 6'2", 230-pound getting a sack.
Absolutely brutal sack there on Yost. Unblocked was Quinn. Now here we go, 3rd and 17. Drop back. Yost feels it, throws it deep, and caught, touchdown, Reggie Hansen, tie game.
Oh my goodness, I did not see that one being caught. It didn't even look like it was caught, but Mountaineers able to tie this.
That's what you call throw it up and hope your receiver makes a play on the football, Brandon.
Like I said, she has to come out of her comfort zone. If you have to vomit, you vomit.
Here we go now. What's going to be the return answer from the FSU Seminoles? Now, 2:49 left here in this first half. Scally in the V formation. Fakes the handoff. No, he actually does give it to his back, and that's Brian Davis brought down.
And Bo Greenwald, the 5'11", 200-pound sophomore, able to stop that play from developing further.
Saw Davis tried to shrug off one tackle, couldn't shrug off more than that. That's going to set up 2nd and 11 now. Now here we go. Drop back. Read option. Scally breaks a tackle and is brought down after a gain of 5 by TJ Scally with a efficient run there that's going to set up a 3rd and 6.
And Emil Williams, the 5'11", 185 freshman, able to record that tackle.
Here we go. Drop back. Scally moves out of the pressure. Throws it intercepted.
Mountaineers out here with a turnover, wanting to take over this game.
And Brandon, this wouldn't be the first time we've seen some crazy things tonight. Never say never in the CFSL.
We could potentially see a win from West Virginia.
That would be a crazy moment. CJ Yost drops back, hands the ball off to Al Hale. Hale pushing forward. It's fumbled. Come on.
We might have spoke too soon.
That's the definition of commentator's curse right there. West Virginia might get a win. Fumbles the football. Are you serious? And that's a clear fumble, too.
Are we challenging it?
Now, here we go. FSU got the ball back, I guess. Just new set of downs for FSU. Act like the pick and the fumble didn't happen. Going to be a handoff, Neil Downs. Neil Downs pushes a man in the dirt. Going to gain about 6 on that one.
And we're not going to pretend that Neil Downs didn't just push off a heavy defender.
Now, here we go. What's the move here from Scally? Scally drops back, throws underneath, and it's complete. And that's going to be a 1st down for FSU.
Somebody get the Mountaineers off of that guy. Let him stand up.
It's a bit rough after the pick and the fumble, and now 1:43 left in the 2nd quarter. Drop back from Scally. Scally delivers over the middle of the field to K. Mills. Mills gets his 14-yard reception on that one. Now here we go, split back formation. Drop back from Scally. Scally's going to deliver over the middle field. Tight coverage, but caught again from K.
And that was Gene Poole able to stop.
Here we go, drop back. Scally's going to deliver on the outside. Wide open is Aintree for a gain of 4.
This kind of seems like a slow game between the Mountaineers and Seminoles.
Definitely it's been a slow burn right now. Drop back, it's going to be a handoff up the gut. Look at Neil Downs with open space.
And over on Twitch, we have an 8-yard touchdown pass to Gator Gillespie for Tennessee as they lead 19-3 over USC with 17 seconds left in the half. And Johnny Perfecto is 4 for 4 field goals for Tennessee.
And just as that Twitch update comes in, so does TJ Scally going in to the end zone for a touchdown for the Seminoles and a 7-point lead pending the PAT.
And that was a great touchdown by Florida State.
That's just absolute toughness from TJ Scally. Now 1:03 on the board for the Mountaineers. Can they rally and get some more points on the board before we head into halftime?
And on Twitch, it is 19-3 at the half now.
Here we go. Kick fielded deep by the Mountaineers. Going to take it, and he's swarmed. How hell just got swarmed by the FSU kick team.
And all you see for a minute is open field on the return, and just FSU pops right in.
Drive back from Yost. Heavy pressure. Delivers. Almost intercepted off the deflection.
This rain is messing up these passes, whether it be coming out of Yost's hands or as soon as it hits the receivers.
Here comes drop back from Yost. Yost going to deliver and smacked. That was a brutal play for Al Hale, and you got to think Hale's already feeling down on himself after the fumble, but
Yeah, and Santiago Lee literally jumped into that tackle.
now what's going to be the play here on 3rd and 4? Mostly trying to end this game, get it into half. It's going to be a handoff to Al Hale. Hale's not going to get there. And Florida State actually elects to take the timeout. Maybe going to see if they can get this ball in a field goal position or maybe set up for a Hail Mary. There we go. There's the punt. Fielded deep. They'll most likely only have the return. No, they won't. They will have a Hail Mary if they choose to elect for it.
Well, we've seen a Hail Mary today, and it ended up successful.
Oh, Brandon, this might be interesting. Drop back. Scally waiting. Dials deep. Oh, and he connects with the one defender in the area. All right, as we go into half, Brandon, it's been a very eventful game. Florida State, though, leads 21-14. What do you think West Virginia needs to do to get themselves back into this game and potentially take the lead for their first win?
Well, looking over their past games, West Virginia is going to have to play a full 4 quarters of perfect offense and defense. It's always came down to second half that it ends up escaping them. So the Mountaineers are going to need to come into the second half fighting strong and tying it, then trying to get the ball back and then getting the lead and holding that lead.
We see some eventful things here. Time of possession definitely in the advantage of Florida State, as well as the rush game. Al Hale has struggled tonight. Had that fumble and then only able to put up 13 yards rushing, and that's even with the rushing yards of Yost as well.
Exactly, and that turnover between both teams after the interception was just gut-wrenching. They cannot have any more mistakes in this game.
Yeah, because right when you think West Virginia was about to take a turn, the next play it's put on the ground by the starting running back Al Hale, and it's just tough to come back from moments like that. Kick deep, fielded by Florida State. Florida State could be looking to position themselves in a good position to take a 2-possession lead in this drive coming into the third quarter. Now here we go. DJ Scally takes the snap. Scally's going to look. Scally dumps it off into the flat. It's going to be a gain of 4 for Neil Downs.
And FSU's probably going to try and take advantage of the pass game because it's working better for them.
All right, here we go. Downs takes the snap. No, Scally takes the snap. It's going to hit it underneath, and it's going to be Zane Tree with the 12-yard reception there.
I kind of lost the ball for a minute here up in the booth. It looked like an incompletion for a sec. I don't know. This rain's heavy.
Here we go. Fakes the handoff. Scally's going to take it. Scally has open space. Scally gets smacked, though, after an 8-yard pickup.
Scally is a diamond in the rough. It's these new QBs that they are able to run and pass at the same time. They're successful on both ends.
A quarterback very similar to TJ Scally that we've already seen tonight, Seth Chapman. Scally takes the snap back. Hits over the middle, and a beautiful catch from Fink.
And Jordan Hunt able to hit that receiver hard. Now
what's the move? B formation for Scally. It's going to be a handoff to Downs. Downs and the defender collide heavy. Both men collapse. Those are the plays you love, Brandon. Those Oklahoma drill style plays.
Exactly.
Drop back from Scally. Scally's going to hit underneath, and Davis does get the feet down Going to result in 3rd and 7 now.
And you always see these sideline passes.
Now here we go. Scally, drop back. Looking deep. Touchdown! Florida State. Ben Fink gives them a 14-point lead pending the PAT attempt.
And this is a 2-touchdown game. This is those moments where Mountaineers cannot be caught lacking. It is not going to end good. Cannot get those reads.
Like you said, the Mountaineers needed to play a mistake-free second half. That's not how you do that, letting up a deep touchdown to Fink.
But we also have to keep in mind, we are firm believers, and it is not over until that clock reaches 0.
Oh, 100%. It's only a 2-possession game. CJ Yost has already been able to show that her arm talent can get the Mountaineers into the end zone with those first 2 touchdowns. I don't think this game is over at all. It's just the Mountaineers, if they're going to want to pull back, they're going to have to start making some big plays and stop making the mistakes. Drop back from Yost. Yost feels the pressure, and speaking of a deep arm, there it is, but knocked incomplete from Stack Johnson.
TJ Yost sprinkled a little Mountaineer miracle on the ball, but I think it got washed coming straight out of her hands.
Now here we go, motion. Yost changes the play at the line. Takes the snap, dials back. Yost looks over the middle of the field, breaks a tackle. TJ Davis with the reception.
It looked, yep, just like I thought. He burned through a defender and he went skyrocketing backwards.
Now here we go, 3rd and 2. What's the move here for Yost? You'd think that she knows that her team needs this first down, or this game could get ugly quickly. It's a handoff to Al Hale, and Hale gets the first down.
And a good run by the Mountaineers. Take advantage where Florida State's not paying attention.
Now what's the move here on 1st and 10? 6:38 left in the game. It's going to be another handoff to Hale. Hale gets brought down in the backfield, though, for a gain of none.
That was Fernando Gonzalez III, otherwise known as FG3.
Yeah, FG3 came up, made a big play there. CJ Yost motioning the tight end. Drop back, fakes the handoff. Yost has got open space, but right there is FSU defenders, and they crack her.
And Speedy Howard II just bum rushing through CJ Yost.
Absolutely brutal attack on Yost there.
She was already confused from the first hit.
Now 3rd and 12 could be eventful here. Drop back. Yost looking. Oh my goodness.
CJ Yost is just getting eaten alive. And that was Frost Winter, this 6'1", 335-pound senior.
Absolutely brutal there, and that's going to be 4th and 20 and a punt from the Mountaineers.
And over on Twitch, there's a 4-yard touchdown run by a Tennessee walk-on halfback as they go up 26-6 on USC with 4 minutes and 15 seconds in the 3rd.
And that's the thing, you got to think that's eventful there with everything that has went on in this game. Florida State, now with the ball back, could even add more to their already big lead. Up the gut goes Neil Downs, 11-yard rush. And Brandon, I like we said, we never want to say a game is completely out of reach, but West Virginia's got to be able to play some tighter defense than an 11-yard rush on 1st down.
They really do.
Here we go. There's another run, and just look at the open lanes. Just effortless there from Brian Davis, the backup back.
He
walk on.
Florida State is not having any issues with this ball.
And this could be a part of trouble. Drop back from Scally. Scally hits underneath. An excellent play to Neil Downs, and could be a big moment here for FSU to gain a 3-score lead.
That was Artez Drayton able to record that tackle.
Scally now motions Downs into the flat, drop back. Downs actually slipping over the middle of the field. Was connected with Ben Fink. Fink gets his 4th reception of the day. Has been a big-time play target for TJ Scally.
And Florida State's moving perfectly.
FSU now drop back. Gonna look, hits in the flat to Neil Downs. Downs actually steps out. It's gonna result in 2nd and 9 now.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
There is just no quit out of these Seminoles. They are taking control of this game, and the Mountaineers are going to have to find something.
Here we go, drop back. Scally's gonna look, hits in the flat. Gonna lead up field, but can't got nowhere to go. 3rd and 6 now.
At the 8-yard line.
And that Mountaineer defender was able to push back on the receiver.
Scally, 3rd and 6. Scally drops back. What's going to be the move here? He's got all day to throw. What a touchdown. Oh my goodness. Zane Tree comes in with a big contested catch. Touchdown, Seminoles!
And Florida State just keeps on scoring.
There were 4 guys on him.
It was, and I have not seen these fans stop with the tomahawk.
I've heard of double coverage. I've heard of triple coverage. I don't think I've ever heard of quad coverage.
You have to think, what is the coach saying to those defenders?
I don't know. I don't know. My mind didn't go to good places, I'm gonna be honest. Here we go. We get a bit of a game summary. 35-14, of course, but 59 total plays offensively from Florida State. Almost double what West Virginia has put on the board. We go drop back from West Virginia over, and what a catch from Von Traeger. Von Traeger damn near went to the moon to get that ball.
And that is so close. That would be challenge worthy.
That's crazy. Went up, got it, got both feet down. Really, Brandon, that'd been a catch on Sundays.
Oh, 100%.
Now here we go. Change of the play, drop back from Yost. Yost is going to hit it out. That ball spent a lot of time in the air, Brandon. I thought that could have been a big mistake from Yost.
Stack Johnson is able to spin him.
Though 21-point disadvantage right now for the Mountaineers. You got to think CJ Yost is going to be trying to get her team into the end zone. Here we go. Yost drop back, fakes the handoff, and look at that. Florida State's just on it immediately, no gain. And Yost is frustrated with how this game has been.
Oh, I would be too.
Yost now, shotgun formation, 3rd and 5, changes the play at the line, is going to motion the tight end. Drop back. Look at there, trying to recover. It's a screen play and nowhere to go for Al Hale.
Mountaineers are just not able to find anything that's working for them, whether it be the rain or this Florida State defense. It's becoming a hard game for them.
Now here we go. FSU set to receive the punt of the Mountaineers. And that punt just sails out of bounds. Kind of lost the ball for a second, Brandon. I didn't quite see where it went.
It's because of this rain.
Now they're going to get the ball over about the 35-yard line. Is TJ Scally and his FSU Seminoles. Drop back from Scally. Scally looking, Scally throws, and Scally's going to get himself a 8-yard reception. Doesn't seem like the rain's bothering Florida State that much.
It really is.
35 points on the board.
Especially with Devin Welker able to stop that play.
Here we go. Drop back from Scally. Scally's going to deliver again with another first down. That's to K. Mills. And West Virginia's playing so like soft in coverage, giving them so many yards. That's back-to-back 8-yard plays.
And Florida State is able to find the short passes.
They don't mind jumping it off and getting 5, 6, 7 yards of catch. Here we go over the middle. Look at that. Another 7-yard catch by K. Mills. West Virginia is scared to get beat deep by T.J. Scally, that they're playing so far back that is allowing for these yardage. You guys are going to motion the receiver out. This is going to be that pump fake screen that Scally has ran multiple times. And look at that over the middle. Oh, almost intercepted.
It's been these close moments where Mountaineers almost get an INT that you think it's going to end well.
Could have been a big moment there for West Virginia. Here we go. Drop back from Scally. Scally's feeling the pressure. Scally dumps it out. I'm interested on this 4th and 3. They're actually going to decide to punt. We saw them go for it in very similar territory for Brandon. Here we go. Punt up. Punt is out of the end zone. That's going to be with 1:08 on the clock. West Virginia is going to get the ball at the 20-yard line.
Hopefully the Mountaineers find some ray of sunshine downfield.
Here we go. Drop back. Fakes the handoff. And look, breaks a tackle is Yost. Yost continuing. That is fantastic. Like we said, Yost was frustrated with that last drive. And she said, man, forget it. I'll do it myself.
And that is that little ray of sunshine that they need to focus on. Take advantage of it.
The second, can you pair those big plays together? CJ Yost now hands the ball off to Al Hale. Hale's got some space. Oh my goodness. This gets belted at the end of that though.
Speedy Howard gave no care.
None at all. Drop back from CJ Yost. It's a screen. There goes Hale, but nowhere to go. 2-yard reception by Al Hale, and the Mountaineers going to set up 3rd and 3 now.
Call me crazy, but it's kind of just looking like the Mountaineers' offensive line is just letting them through.
CJ Yost motions the fullback. It's going to be a handoff up the gut, and he's got it. Flash G with one there.
First down.
Gonna need G to be more of the flash here.
I don't know, but that's gonna be the end of our 3rd quarter. We're going into the final quarter of play here of Tuesday night CFSL action. If you enjoyed it, please stick with us. Brandon, this has been an eventful game, but let's get right into the 4th quarter. Here we go. CJ Yost now drops back. Yost gonna run it, pushes one off. That's CJ Yost is showing some grit. Whether you think this West Virginia team can compete against some of the teams in the CFSL or not, she can compete up with some of the top quarterbacks in this league.
Yeah, she can take a game into her hands.
Drop back. Yost looks over and nowhere to go for Al Hale. It's going to set up 3rd and 1.
Every play so far, it seems like Florida State has just defenders surrounding everywhere and able to just hone in on the receiver.
Here we go. There's the handoff. Look, Al Hale has nowhere to go. 4th and 3 coming up after that loss of 2. Quan Fife comes in big with a TFL.
It's this moment where Mountaineers should definitely go for it. They need
this is a must-have, in my opinion. Drop back. They're going to hand it off, and I actually like that call a lot because FSU did not expect the handoff to Hale after the, I won't say bad, but the struggle of a game he's had tonight. They did not expect that. But the biggest moment of the game so far in his hands, and now the screenplay as well, but that time G's brought down after the gain of 1. A loss of 1, sorry.
It's starting to become a problem where Florida State's able to stop the short game, the long game, but the Mountaineers are able to keep a solid run game.
They're able to come up, make some big plays in the run game, but now Yo's looking, and that's an excellent play in the pass game. That time, what a catch there, and that's Duplessis, the cornerback.
What is Duplessis doing on offense?
That's the way to come up, I guess, with a big play. When you need some big plays, I guess that's what happens. You need a good play, put some of your best players in position. Here we go, fakes it. Now she's got space, and there's the pitch. Can this pitch get into the end zone? KJ Smith put one in the end zone through the receiving game and puts one in the end zone through the rushing game. 2 touchdowns on the day for KJ Smith. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And that was a beautiful block by Aaron Lindsay, able to help his teammate get the touchdown.
Oh, definitely. And you see 21-35, 14 points. Currently the deficit between FSU and Florida State and West Virginia, and you wonder what's going to be the move now. Atticus Kilgore with a 29-yard return. Because if TJ Scally and the Seminoles put any more on the board, it really starts to look rough for the Mountaineers.
It does, but here we are in the fourth quarter. The Mountaineers this is the only time to try and make a comeback. There's no other time but now.
Here we go. Let's see if they can do it. Scally takes the snap. Scally throws, and what a catch! Oh my, and not even attempted to tackle Case Mills.
Looks like the Mountaineers defense and that receiver became best friends for a moment.
We've talked about the lack of motivation this defense has felt. Look at that. And we talked about how Florida State could get one in the end zone. It really starts to look bad for the Mountaineers. Now they're at 5 wide with about the 30-yard line. And here we go. We're going to see that pump fake screen again. Here we go. Doesn't throw the screen. Looks deep. And what is that? Touchdown, Zane Trees. And Trees had a defender on his back and caught it anyway. What is this defense being put out there from? Just what a catch that is. Look at that.
It is a crazy result to see a receiver just carrying a defender with him. But this is Florida State hammering the gas all the way through 4 quarters. Mountaineers, they're trying, but it's becoming unsuccessful. We're back at a 21-point game. You gotta think, what is gonna be successful?
Well, Duplessis just got buried on the return, so that's rough. But now CJ Yost now under center, down 21 again. You got to wonder what she's thinking, trying to get her team back on the board. Is going to throw it and just sails out of bounds.
That receiver left. That receiver went home.
It's just, it's rough out here for CJ Yost. Motions the tight end. Yost drop back. Yost gonna look, dumps it off in the flat. Falls forward for the first down. Does Al Hell somehow got through both defenders.
Somebody check his spine. It bent in a weird way.
Somebody call Rob. He got Scorpion. CJ Yost drop back. Hits over the middle of the field, and that's going to be a gain of about 6 to Aaron Lindsey. First time we called Aaron Lindsey's name today. He's been a big playmaker for West Virginia in the past.
Well, Aaron Lindsey's the one that provided that block for West Virginia's last touchdown.
Here we go. Now CJ Yost motions. Yost now drop back. Looks what it's going to be. Heavy pressure. Yost tried to get away, but she is sacked.
Just a huge Florida State pressure on defense. Yost is just not able to get out of there.
No, she wasn't. That was Adam Hernandez who got that one. Now what's the move here? 5:42 left on the clock. Here we go. Drop back. It's a screen. Dumps it off, and look at that swarming by the Seminoles.
That was a screen that Florida State was ready for. They seen it develop and shut it down before more could come of it.
If I'm Al Hell, I'm catching that ball, running out of bounds, hitting a tunnel, and going home.
Exactly.
No way I'm running into that mountain wall. Here we go. Punt back to the Seminoles. It's going to be a knock out of bounds to Neil Downs. 5:14 on the clock, 21-point lead from FSU. You got to wonder if they're going to start burning down this clock. Going to be a screen out, and look at that! Oh, fumble! And it just, no matter what, nothing goes the way of it. Oh my God! What a pop!
The Mountaineers were just not quick enough to get on that ball.
Because in a moment like this, it's 5 minutes to go on the clock. If you get a fumble and you return it for a touchdown, you're only down 14 at that point. It looks a lot more comebackable.
It does.
We go 5-wide formation for TJ Scally. Scally now. Gonna motion his slot receiver. It's gonna be that screen play action fake. Here we go. He's gonna go. Just gonna throw the screen. Breaks the tackle. Breaks another tackle. Breaks 14 more tackles. And
that,
go ahead, Brandon.
That looked like the whole Florida State, well, the whole Mountaineer team on one guy.
Lack of motivation. That's all I can say. We've been talking about it all night. Now here we go. Drop back from TJ Scally. Good block. And there is now going to set up 4th and 3. You wonder what Florida State's going to do. Are they going to get this first down, continue to burn the clock? No, they're going to go ahead and punt.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Florida State went for it.
No, it's good. It's going to be a punt. Now, can CJ Yost with 3:52 left on the clock get her team back into this? Because if you score a touchdown, it's not completely out of here. Got all 3 timeouts. We've seen crazier things happen in the CFSL before, Brandon.
It does, but going over the last 3 quarters,
it's probably not
moments.
probable.
Like, we're going to have a case of angels in the outfields.
So let's see. 5-wide formation. I think this is a purely passing game now from Yost. I just don't see this team running the ball much more. I don't think they can afford it. Brock Boone with a 13-yard reception there.
A perfect steamroll, though.
Yeah, that clock's continuing to tick. We got to see a little bit more motivation out of this West Virginia team to get back to the line. Here we go, drop back from Yost. Yost is going to look. Yost is going to throw. Yost has got space but sails it out of bounds.
Need to pull out more of the shotgun formation. Bomb it as far as you can and hope and pray you can make something come of it.
Here we go. Drop back from Yost. Yost is going to look, dumps it off into the drag. That's a broken tackle, though, and had space to the outside, but cut up inside. Not a great run after catch there from Aaron Lindsay. Go drop back. Gonna look, throws it, and just sails out of the bounds to CJ Yost. And now what is the move here from the Mountaineers?
And after this play, we'll give you a Twitch update.
Here we go. Drop back from Yost. This is a big play to get it and intercepted. What a way to put a big stamp on this game. To the 20, to the 10, breaks a tackle and inside the 10.
What a good read by the Florida State defense. But over on Twitch, Tennessee upsets USC 29-6.
What a game over there on Twitch. A big upset from Tennessee. Night of upsets, except for this one. Scally now takes the snap, hands the ball off to Downs. Downs carries a defender 5 yards. It's just crazy. You think it's be 1-2 plays of low effort. It's really been 3 quarters, Brandon.
Florida State is literally carrying Mountaineer defenders with them.
Here we go. Scally now, burning the clock off. I don't think this ball would get snapped to under the 10 mark. Clock is ticking. And there's the snap. Look at Scally. Scally's going to eat the sack. Big sack there from the Mountaineers defense. Malik Trent has 4 tackles for loss on the day and a sack, but it's going to set up 3rd and 11.
Malik Trent out here adding tackles to the stats. Because at this point, what can you do? We are sitting at 2 minutes and 8 seconds. It's 3rd and 11. There's going to be points.
Big stat pad moment. Clock, it's ticking down. And we're just awaiting the TJ Scally and FSU snap. And it's really been a state of just outworked by Florida State tonight. Did the Mountaineers get, Brandon?
Oh, it has been a rough one for the Mountaineers.
Here over the middle of the field, and there's a good tackle. Now 4th and 4, you got to think this is going to be a field goal. Unless they decide to go for it.
They go for it, it's putting salt in the wound.
Nah, they're going to go ahead and take the field goal. Let that clock tick, tick, tick down, and we'll see what the Mountaineers and CJ Yost choose to do with their last 50 seconds.
Time just gets slower towards the end.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does, especially when you feel like a team was completely outmatched. Kick is good. 45-21 now on the board.
Let's give some credit to that Mountaineers mascot. He has the energy. For what reason, we don't know.
Here we go. Here's the return, I do believe, by Duplessis. Duplessis going to get it. Duplessis got some space. Now, there's actually Al Hale, the running back. And then look at this. Just, I don't like to put it on one player, but the momentum really shifted after that Al Hale fumble.
It really did. We might see a lot of Hail Marys out of this, the 43 seconds.
Here we go. CJ Yo's going to look, going to throw it deep, and look, got some space. Beautiful catch there from Aiden Bontrager, 26-yard reception.
And Atticus Kilgore able to make the tackle before the Mountaineer can get away.
We were talking about Malik Trent's stat padding. CJ Yost looking to get a couple more yards in her year total. Throws it again. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Mountaineers bust out the ice packs.
Yeah. In as well. What a interception. Oh my goodness. Talk about a way to put ice in the... But you were talking about putting salt in the wound with a touchdown. What's that?
That is definitely salt in the wind, and we are. Oh, we're still going.
Yeah, TJ Scally said, "Give me some more yard. Give me some more yard." He's still going.
Florida State doesn't give up, even when the wind is right in front of them.
Bro, 3 people tried to tackle him. There's the end of the game, guys, and we had an eventful night this Tuesday afternoon, both with the Georgia game, and then with this one. Brandon, this has been a overall great game. How do you think this game went down?
Oh, I'm gonna be honest, it was a rough one with the rain and everything. CJ Yost only finding so many opportunities to move the ball. Florida State took control through all 4 quarters. At some point, we're gonna have to get an interview with Murph and see what is the plan.
Well, with this, I want to spend a special thanks to our executive producer, Mike Peters, associate producer, Austin Crow, my broadcast colleague, of course, Brendan Webster, for helping me through tonight's action. I'm Michael Weston. If you have been watching CFSL on PX1 Sports, make sure you tune in tomorrow for more CFSL action.